Moments from now, the venue in the heart of downtown New York City. The Nets taking on the Knicks. For the Nets, they started the season with a win. Tonight, out to make it win number 2. Knicks, Nets, coming up on 2K Sports. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Berg and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Olin. Looking now at the lineup for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
So, McMillan is out, Guy McMillan is out, day. Dislocated left finger.
So the next starting 5.
And that's all they've got out.
Be out there with Thomas. And there's Jackson. And it's Freeman Liberty in at the 4. And for the Knicks, they got Madsen. Howard is out there with Keegan Murray. Then it's Walker. And it's Servetus in at the point. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Ken, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Jackson looking around. Inside. Here's Edie. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Pass to Madsen.
So now they've got Servetus with the New York Knicks.
Some nice passing by New York here. Servetus, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Rebound by Murray. New York with the ball. Here's Servetus. Pass to Madsen. Here's Servetus. It's deflected. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Madsen. Standish on score 13. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Boy, that's a beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Puts it up from 15. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, this is what you get when you run your offense through MP.
Here's Servetus, covered by MP. Over MP. Servetus, no good.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Got a piece of it. Here's MP. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
Embracing the physicality, MP is unhindered by the aggressive D inside.
Murray outside. Launches it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not what you want to leave open.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Edie. Here's Freeman Liberty. He's covered by Murray. 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Murray. Came out at 14. Pass to Ballard. Here's Madsen. And coming off the loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's Servetus. He's coming off a 19-point game against Milwaukee.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's Jackson atop the key. The train. Rebound by Murray.
Absolutely tenacious guy. Stuck right on it defensively. Bothered that shot.
To the middle. Here's Walker. Goes up and lays it.
Artistry in the painted area and converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now, here's MP. In the game against Detroit, very impressive.
I'm on Freeman Liberty.
Pass to Freeman Liberty.
Let's go.
It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his third assist on the night. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Manson beyond the arc. That's it. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of tooling three-point opportunities.
And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also giving guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Servetus. After the basket by Brooklyn. Buries the long-range jumper.
And when your lead, like Murray, is moving the ball effectively, it really helps your offense to flow.
Wasted no time on that one. Thomas got his second bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's Powell. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Madsen. That's tipped. And they get it back. Walker a screen. With Dre Murray. Rebound Brooklyn. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially for a long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Book night, he's checked in for Powell. Pass to Madsen. Fires for three. Connects from three-point range. Madsen's got 6 points.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Freeman Liberty. And a miss there on the triple. On 4 of 8 out of 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter. Here's Servetus. He's it up and in off the pretty assist. Servetus has got his third basket of the night.
Their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside Jackson. Here's Eden. Guarded by Walker. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Jackson in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. 5 points in the game.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Murray outside. That's at 5 from 18. It's hauled in by Freeman Liberty. The Nets with the lead. Thomas goes in. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. He'd be thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the
missed.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Booknight. MV grabs the miss.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Edie. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of rebounds.
And so here is New York. After the basket by Brooklyn, I'll go up here for Murray. Off target from outside. That's leading by 3. Pass to MV. Outside Jackson. And he makes it the layup. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside, Walker. Walker is screen on Thomas. Look right. And a little hook at but it drops. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land in the first quarter. Outside Thomas. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. He's got 9.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Here's Servetus, covered by MP. Outside, Walker. Pass to Manson. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Freeman Liberty. He's covered by Murray. Servetus passes to Murray. No good with the triple.
And on the glass so far, it had to have been both.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Pistons looked really strong. He scored 35 points and his passing was phenomenal. A ton of assists. The level he played at in that one was incredible. He always wants to play his best against the rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Oh, damn, Ryan Jackson.
Comes in with that same
Get up there. Wow.
Things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
That's good from Jackson. 1:10 left here in the opening quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Off the run. Brunson, no good. That's leading by 11. On the wing, MV.
Go Jackson. You're hot, bro. You're hot in this one.
Jackson down low. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Knicks shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. 30 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 5. Shot from free throw range. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Pass to Pickett. Back to MP.
I'm gonna take a foul shot.
And he lays it straight in. MP's got his second best.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Brooklyn, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been
Oh,
one
that
sided
was
so
a bad
far.
foul by
And I think
me.
that's pretty
That
much
was
in control
definitely a
here, it
bad
would seem.
foul.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Look night out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Murray. And it's Juzang in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. The Knicks making a switch here. Hayward's checked in, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Watson down the lane. It's tipped. MP looking around.
Go, Ewing. Oh,
Pass to Pickett.
one ticket.
Pulls up on the wing. Another one falls for Brooklyn. Hey guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Brooklyn?
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
It's good. The Brooklyn Nets kept down that to just throw it up on the rest of the payload.
And you're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to MP. And here is Holmes. Still without a basket. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Pass to Hayward. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line, 2 shots.
And that one misses. The Knicks making a switch here. Pollard's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense moving.
And so, MV will bring it up for the Nets. Pass to Holmes. Back to MP. Here's Misi. MP passes to Pickett. Lets it go with a 3.
Oh,
That one's no good. It's 1 for 2. Here's Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Pass to Ewing. Gets rebounded by New York. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's a screen by Murray. Hook right with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
MP passes to Holmes. Here's Pickett. 11 feet out and he hits it. Pickett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it's Brunson missing.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking issues.
We know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Then you try to change or improve with the way the game is called.
I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Hook night, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
MP outside. Ewing bounce pass. Pass to Pickett. Here's the 3. On the basket by Ewing. Ewing's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Gets off the right iron and down. MP's got his third bucket of the night. Pass to Pollard. Over to the wing. They need this. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And here is MP. Now, here's Ewing. Pass to Pickett. Up to the right wing. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And here is Booknight. Covered by MP. Brunson a screen on hole. Murray, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Now, Brunson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Hansen, a shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Hansen's got 6 here in this quarter.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were at first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Pass to MP. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Freeman Liberty. He's coming off a 16-point game against Detroit. And one thing among many goals that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Pass to Freeman Liberty. Here's Pickett. He has 6. A fader. It's rebounded by New York. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Pollard. Out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers this season. Number 5, the Knicks.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
And New York making a change here. Stervitas is checked in. Bain with the bucket.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Stervitas, covered by MP. And the rejection by Home.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And he wills that one in. Slipping right through after that guy.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
I'm on Freeman Liberty.
Now, here's MP. 8 points in the game so far. Here's Freeman Liberty. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Freeman Liberty's got 7 points. New York's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Madsen. Takes a 3. Hey, that one is his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Bain kicks to MP. Driving to the basket. 2 may call the shooting foul.
A moment to check out MP here. He's coming off an excellent season. First in scoring. And we can't forget the league leader last season in steals per game, making a huge impact defensively.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. Walker's checked in for the Knicks. Katie's checked in for Brooklyn.
Guys, for me, something you have to admire about MP is the tenacity he plays with. Every single moment he's on the floor, he's giving you his best effort.
Murray is screen on Payne. Count that one. Manson's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Pass to Edie. Out to the wing. Freeman Liberty. No good with the wing jumper. Knicks trail by 19. Manson passes to Servetus. It's stolen. Here's Freeman Liberty. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his assist totals running up to 11 now for him. Pass to Pollard. And here is Murray. Walker with a screen for Murray. And there's another one for the Knicks. 1:43 left in the second quarter. MP with it. He's got 11. To the paint. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. He was all alone on that one.
You see the instincts of MP as a passer. That's really well done.
New York's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Here's Servetus, covered by MP. No good off the front iron. Nets leading by 22. Here's Payne. And that one, good. Payne's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Servetus, covered by MP. Pass to Walker. Here's Manson. Lets the three fly. Drills the corner. Manson's got 25 points in the game.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
The kick out to Payne. And the Nets, another three.
A great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Pass to Servetus. Here's Pollard. From downtown. It's hauled in by Freeman Liberty. Freeman Liberty's got 9 rebounds in the game.
There's
Getting
no
it
foul
done.
shot.
MP outside. On the arc. And so it's Brooklyn. Finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Well, look here now in New York. They didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq. And I think the second game will give us some insight.
Time now for a closer look at that first half. How about what we're seeing from MP?
His selections, his touch, phenomenal. It's the kind of shooting night some people dream about. Except for me. He's doing it in real life. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do. Efficient, effective, and making it look effortless.
Effortless.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The Knicks shooting 40% for the field. 7 to 4 for the Nets. They've got MP. Also Cam Thomas out there. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Freeman Liberty in at the 4 slot. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Outside, Walker. Here's Madsen. That falls. Nice feed that time for Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one. So it's Brooklyn now. Outside Jackson. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Can't hit from in close. Here's Pollard. Still scoreless. Pass to Madsen. Fires the 3. Edey with the rebound. Nets leading by 23. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Keegan Murray. The Nets have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that
Very
they were
good
so
Liberty's
efficient
free throw
from the
is
series
just
frame.
on
That's a
the
huge
show.
factor.
So hilarious. Like, look at that.
That one falls, so hits both of them.
Wow.
90 seconds now into the second half. To the wing on the left. Here's Pollard. Pass to Servetus. Here's Pollard for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Now Jackson. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Over to the left wing. Pollard passes to Murray. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Pollard. Pass to Madsen. New York moving it around. And it's Pollard missing. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the right side. MP outside. Outside Thomas. Here's Edey. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Freeman Liberty. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
Here's Pollard. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And his percentage at the line last season.
Substitution on the court.
Wow, we're up 42. So the lead,
Murray left side.
you know,
Pass to
so
Brunson.
the other team
Oh,
doesn't
here's
cut into
Bookman.
the lead
Murray outside.
every time I'm on the bench anymore. Like what happened when I was
10
with the
points for him.
Hornets.
New York, no good that time either.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Back to MP. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Brunson outside. Murray outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Nets.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Walker. Now here's Booknight. Tight defense on him. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
He hits both from the strike. There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter. And here is MP. 11 points in the game. Pass to Edie. To the wing right side. Fires the three. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Brunson lands a two-pointer, and it's in after a nice pass off the right side. Brunson's got 5 minutes.
Boy, the ability to stop on the dime and rise and fire Jalen Brunson, that is outstanding.
From in close, and it's in there. He's got 10.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
52 seconds left in the third. Pass to Juzang. No good on the shot. And the net shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Ewing played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Richards. It's 9 seconds separate the shot clock and game.
They didn't think the pick would work.
Right, I'm going to take this final shot right now.
My question
There's
is,
only a
where was the help?
0.1
Someone
second
rotate over and
difference
challenge.
between the shot clock and the game clock. So I may as well take final shot.
Now, MP. He's got 11. Just 5 to shoot. Launches from deep. That shot, no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets able to put on a show for the agent. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Okay, up by 40 with 149 left.
And here are the Knicks. Walker out there with Keegan Murray. Then there's Pollard. Then it's Madsen. And it's Servetus in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Walker surveying the floor. Here's Madsen. That falls. Nice feed that time for Walker. Madsen's got 33.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Back to MP. A 3 ball. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in bed. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for MP.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
All the officials are all over that one.
And he makes the first. And he makes the first but misses the second. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Murray, rebounded by Holmes.
And I'll do it. They're going to win by 44. So take the 2-0 to start the season with me on the roster.
But the fans were waiting for something to get excited about Greg, but they never